Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at what messages does Spirit have for Capricorn? What messages does Spirit have for Capricorn for today? Rah! I'm just going to take that one because that's the one that I saw. Kind of a little bit of a confusion today because I feel like it's kind of all over the place with the cards, and a little bit of confusion for today. Oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Cups. Woohoo! Confusion, but resulted in the 9 of Cups, right? So we have the Moon, which is reversed. We have the 4 of Cups. We have Temperance. We have... First thing that I'm feeling is that you're seeing clearly that you just have to take a little bit more time about an opportunity that's coming in for you, but that you just have to be patient, but there's something else that you have to learn before the change comes in. That's my first feeling, is that you were waiting for something, but now you have clarity because the Moon is reversed. You see that there is opportunity, but you just have to be patient. But there's something else you have to learn. There's more that you have to learn. There's more that you have to see before the change comes in. And that change results in happiness. And I feel like it's not rushing something. It's taking your time with something. And I feel that you see that with the clarity of the Moon being reversed, as you're seeing that. You're seeing that clarity now. You're understanding, okay, I've got a little bit further to go before my 9 of Cups comes in. All right, so let's grab some cards. So 6 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. Could have to do with something from the past, something that you've wanted for a while, a goal that you've wanted to achieve, something that you've wanted to have happen for a while. Again, as I've said before, my brain works faster than my mouth. 4 of Pentacles, working on you. Queen of Pentacles, grounded energy. You're coming into that grounded energy. You're seeing clearer. You're seeing that you've been focusing on these 3 spilt cups, but there's 2 of Cups behind you. You're seeing that you need to come into your own power, that you are in control of how you perceive things, how you handle things, the choices that you make, that you are in control of that. I feel opportunity. For some reason, I feel an opportunity with this Magician card. The opportunity. Oh, look at that. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So definitely I feel being patient for the right opportunity, the right situation for you. Sometimes we feel that we just have to take an opportunity because that's the first one that we have. But if we wait it out, or we learn more, we search more with this one, as you can see that he's looking in the book and that he's learning more and he's gaining more knowledge, and he's taking his time because the candles have a lot of wax there. So taking your time and making the choice that's right for you. But I feel like there may be a better choice coming your way. But being patient, sometimes that's the hardest thing, is to be patient, because it's like, I don't want to wait for it, right? I want it to happen now. 8 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Again, that is that inner feeling, that inner guidance, knowing when the time is right. I feel like over here It's you realize that you don't want to rush it. You realize that you don't want to push it. You realize that you have to be patient and take your time. Could have to do with business. Again, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very patient. He waits things out before he makes a move. He looks at all of the options before he chooses. Again, we have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the King of Wands. Looking over the past, that sometimes your anxiety and your stress about things, almost, I feel like in the past, because you were overthinking and you were worrying and you were stressing about the choices that you were making, that you didn't wait it out and make the best choice for you. And that you didn't realize that you were more in control than what you thought. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Libra, things happening for you, things falling in your favor, something ruling in your favor, something's happening. But I feel like these two here, with the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords, looking over the past about how maybe you were overthinking things, that you were worrying about things, that your stress and anxiety about a situation was not helping a situation. And I know that that's easier said than done. And it's not something that you can deal with quickly or easily and just be like, okay, I'm going to turn off that anxiety button. I'm going to turn off that stress button. I realize that that's not something that's easily done. But you have to figure out, how do I change that? How do I change that out? What makes me feel like I'm going to stress less, like I'm going to have less anxiety? And I feel like it's knowledge, right? When you know more about a situation, then I feel like there's more of that confidence. When you feel like you're more in control of a situation, then I feel that then the less that you have the anxiety, because you're not wondering about what's going to happen, because you're in control, and you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to work through this, I'm going to get past this, I'm going to go after my Nine of Cups, I'm going to research the things that I need to research. I'm going to gain that knowledge. Is it talking to people, defining about answers about something? Is it learning something or researching something? What is that Eight of Pentacles, right? Taking a closer look, looking at the fine print, looking at the detail of a situation to get rid of that anxiety and to dig deeper and say, why am I having this Nine of Swords? What am I worrying about? What's the root of the situation? All right, so let's gain, so final messages for the moon here. I love it. Six of Wands, success and victory, rising above a situation, right? Victory is yours, success is yours. But you have to wait for it, right? What is it? Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. Taking that time out to figure out, how do I achieve that? How do I get there? Partnership. Four of Wands. Working together as a partnership, right? Again, we have that with the Queen of Pentacles, and she can represent friendships. A friend, someone that you can rely on. Surrounding yourself with those people that you can rely on when you're having a difficult situation, that you know that they are there to support you and to help you and to guide you. The Fool, new beginnings, new starts. Taking a leap of faith, feeling foolish, feeling silly, looking at opportunity. The Hermit, looking within to find those answers, also could have to do with a Virgo. What's a new start to you? Because I feel like with this Ace of Wands and the Fool, looking within, if you could start new, what would you do? If you could start something new. If you're doing something new and you're doing something different, what would you do? Right? Nine of Cups, maybe is it a new Nine of Cups, a new direction? Sometimes we stay stuck in the past and we're like, well, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, we can't change that. So starting from this point on, if you were going to start new and you were going to start fresh, what would you do? What would that be? What would that be? What would you make happen? King of Wands, looking over the past. We have 2 King of Wands. So looking over the past, gaining knowledge, learning from what you did in the past, but then making those changes and learning from that and saying, well, did I stop myself from doing what, reaching my 9 of Cups before? And if I did, why did I do that? And if I did it for other people or other reasons, and that how did that turn out for me now? Learning from decisions and things that you've done in the past. 3 of Cups, happiness, surrounding yourself with those people that are supportive, those people that are on your team, those people that are there to help you. That community, that group. Ace of Pentacles. Again, I just did another reading, and the other reading was the Ace of Pentacles had come out again. I feel like it's new opportunities, could do with business or work. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, taking those actions. Things start speeding up when you're more focused and you're surrounding yourself with that supportive community around you. And you're taking those opportunities. You're realizing that you're in control. You're seeing what stopped you in the past. You're having that victorious energy, that positive energy around you. But if you have that negative energy, right, use that as fuel to push you forward. Work. 3 of Pentacles. Work on it. Work on it. If you want change, if you want a 9 of Cups, you have to work on it. The Chariot. Cancer sign. That you have to realize that you're in control of reaching your 9 of Cups. You're in charge of this Ace of Pentacles. Right? You're in charge of the Fool. You're in charge of the 6 of Wands. You have to work on it. What are those weak spots? What are those spots that you're stressing about, that you're worrying about? What are those spots that you need to change, and what do you have to take a closer look at? What do you have to work on? What do you have to look within? What is that weak spot, and what is that you have to work on? Surrounding yourself with people and energies that are supportive for you. Is there someone around you that is holding you back? Is there energies that are holding you back? These 3 spilt cups, what does that represent to you? Right? Why are you focusing on these 3 spilt cups? Why is that in your energy? But looking above towards the opportunities, right? And I know that sometimes that's hard to do, especially when you're really focused on these 3 spilt cups. And it's hard to change that. But sometimes in order to change that thinking, sometimes if you just change your surroundings and you go to a different area, or you do something where you can take that time to think and process and work through and get out of that energy of this 3 spilt cups. Maybe it could just be going for a walk. Sometimes that can make a huge difference. Going for a bike ride, or hanging out with those friends or those people that are supportive, or doing, go hiking, or go to the ocean or the water, or do something out of the ordinary. And sometimes you'll be surprised how that can kind of flip that switch to turn it on, to start making those changes. Sometimes the littlest things can give you that aha moment and turn things around for you. If you're feeling like you're stuck in this energy, how do you get away from that? How do you just change that up for a little bit? All right, so let's see. Learning. So there's a young child there, and there's lots of butterflies. Learning. I feel like that goes with the 8 of Pentacles. Learning. Learning, how do we change this? How do we focus on the 2 cups? How do we focus on the opportunity? Learning on what is stressing you, what is giving you anxiety, learning, okay, what is that weak spot and how do I work on that? How do I change that? All right, so let's get a final animal oracle. Dolphin spirit, this and that. Take the parts that work for you, leave the parts that don't work, right? Take the energies, take the situations, take what you can that works for you and leave what doesn't. I love how this, you know, the Justice and the Nine of Cups and the Chariot moving towards that Nine of Cups, that you're in control, that you're driving the chariot to make that Nine of Cups come true, to make those dreams, those wishes, that energy, right? It could just be your emotions and your feelings, because that's what cups are. It doesn't necessarily have to be something. It can be that those emotions and those feelings, right? It doesn't mean that you have to be all rainbows and unicorns all of the time, but it can be that energy of feeling like you are accomplishing things, that you're taking opportunities, right? That you're taking opportunities that make you feel happy. You're having that new start. You're having that partnership that works for you. You're surrounding yourself with people that are supportive, right? You're taking those opportunities and doing those things that make you feel this success and victory, right? That you're feeling like you're enjoying life more. That if you're waiting for something to come in, an opportunity to come in, you're enjoying the now. You're not wishing this time away right now. That you're enjoying the day. You're enjoying the moment while you're waiting for things to happen, while you're waiting for things to come in. You're working on those things that you can work on and learning more. It's about the journey, not necessarily the destination. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.